Hey everybody, it's Jen from Jenn's RAQ, and here I am doing my pregnancy vlog. I am 32 weeks and 4 days pregnant today, and if you hear a loud noise, it's my washing machine, so sorry. Anyway, I have all sorts of stuff to update on, which I'm sure I'll forget while I'm trying to do this, but anyway, we'll try. So I am 32 weeks and 4 days, like I said. I am apparently measuring like a centimeter ahead, which I've been measuring ahead a little bit the last 2 appointments, so I'm not too worried about it. I had an OB appointment yesterday, in which they informed me they no longer allow children older than 3 months back there, and I'm thinking, okay, so what am I supposed to do with my 2-year-old that I don't want to leave in the waiting room? And they're like, oh, well, the kids in the waiting room really aren't supposed to be there without supervision either. So apparently they've had a problem with people bringing their sick kids to the appointments and passing strep and stuff like that on to pregnant people, whatever. So, yeah, I am not that mom, but I totally understand how that mom might see my kids there and then bring her kids regardless of their condition. So I get it, but it totally bites because that's a huge inconvenience now that I'm going to be going every 2 weeks, the next 2 appointments, and then every week after that. So totally not impressed. Also, I did not actually see my OB. I saw the nurse practitioner because my OB was down in the ER checking on a patient or something like that. And so I didn't get a chance to ask him anything. And the nurse practitioner is fine and everything, but I'd never met her before, and she was just, you could tell she was kind of like disgusted with the fact that I had chosen to home birth after having a cesarean with my first, and so I was just, whatever, you know. Anyway, she was not like, she's really nice, but she just was not somebody I connected with on any level, and not super professional either. She talked about her family the whole time and just all this stuff, so it was weird. So, baby's heartbeat was good, like 144, 145. My blood pressure is 118/60. I am weighing 177 pounds these days. When I delivered Michael, which is my second, I was, I think, 176. And I think when I delivered Heath, I was like 172, maybe. But I had just lost a bunch of weight, like with both of them. With Grace, I was 180 at delivery. And so I'm sure I'm going to pass that this time. But my fear of getting to 200 pounds, unless I have some major bloating or something between now and then, I don't think I'm going to hit the 200 pounds. So I'm excited because that was my biggest fear. I'm like, I'm starting this pregnancy, the fattest I've ever been starting a pregnancy, and I will not break 200 pounds. So far so good. So that means that I've gained, let's see, I started out at like 144. And so what is that, 33 pounds. So for me, that's pretty average. I'm not too concerned about it. That's actually pretty good for me. I gained 50 with Grace and like 42 and 46, I think, with the next one. So this is right about that. So that's cool. Let me see. Okay, so I had my 1-hour glucose test last appointment. Not the one yesterday, but the one before, 4 weeks ago. Or no, 3 weeks ago. So I failed it. Yeah, they wanted to see under 130, which, as I'm noticing doing research, that number has dropped considerably over the years. It used to be they want under 150 as your blood sugar reading after an hour of drinking the 50 milligram or whatever of the glucola. Well, then they changed it to like 140, and now it's 130 so that they can get more money. I'm sure that's what it is because you're going to screen and have a lot of people that have issues with that number. So I took the 3-hour test last week, and I had to take my kids along, which was fun. We did homeschool like the whole time, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. But I took the 3-hour, which is where they give you twice as sugary of a drink, and then they do the values. So I requested my results online so that I could see it in case they had it ready before my appointment, which they did. They had the results ready on Wednesday, and I totally passed that one like with no big deal. I mean, all of my values were perfectly normal. My fasting was like 75 or something, and they want it between 65 and 95. After 1 hour, my number was like in the 120s, and they want to see under 180. So, I mean, it was just ridiculous. And then the same with the next numbers. I think they wanted it under like 150 and then under 140 or something like that. And mine was like 123 and 117 or something. So nowhere even close to having gestational diabetes. Humongous waste of time, and I can't wait to get the bill for that because our insurance really bites, and we end up paying out of network for practically everything, even though we shouldn't have to. So that's exciting. So there's all that. But I mean, the nurse practitioner didn't even bring any of that up. She was more concerned about my 32-week blood work. She wanted me to get my 32 panel done. And then as I was leaving and getting griped out about having children around by the receptionist, she was like, oh, they have already done your 32-week blood work. So I'm kind of wondering if they counted that blood work that I did, not this last appointment, but I think it was like the appointment before. I'm wondering if they counted that as my 32-week blood work since I did my blood work so late. And normally I think they do like the blood panel at the beginning of your pregnancy and then again at 32 weeks, I guess. But, yeah, I kind of got in late in the game. Like, I think it was almost 30 weeks by the time that I actually got that blood work done. So, anyway, or actually, well, I guess like 28. But anyway, close enough to where maybe they waived one of them. So, let's see, what else has been going on? Oh, this morning, and it's been threatening this for a while, but it's never really happened. But this morning I had horrible, horrible leg cramps on my left calf where, you know, it makes your foot go, and you can't straighten it out, which is amazing. Some people call them like Charlie horses or whatever, and I just call it like horrible death sentence pain. And so I guess that I will be eating a banana and drinking some milk before bed because those things are supposed to help with it, with like the potassium and calcium and magnesium and all, you know. Anyway, so I'll be trying that. I would rather try the food approach rather than supplements. I know a lot of people swear by taking supplements to ward that away, but honestly, you know, I'd rather take the real thing, which is the food, and I love eating, so that works out great. So that's that. I'm trying to see if there was anything like really super awesome that I need to talk about. I've been going to the chiropractor. I've been doing it twice a week now for a while, and that's been okay. At first, I really noticed a difference because I had just started feeling like a catch in my back and a little bit of pain. And so immediately I felt relief. But lately, and this may just be because my baby's like 4 pounds now, but I still feel sore and bled and whatever all the time. But it's not awful. Like, it doesn't hurt a ton. It's just very noticeable, like, at the end of the day when I'm tired and want to go to sleep or take a nap or rest, or if I've been standing for a while and then I sit down and then I notice, oh, I guess I hurt, you know, that kind of thing. But nothing horrible, nothing... I don't think it's anything unusual. I mean, I would feel that way if I'd been working out all day or something. You know, if I'd been lifting this weight that I've got all day long, I'm sure I'd feel the exact same way. So, yeah. So, that's pretty much that with the chiropractor. I've been taking my son to the chiropractor, too. They don't mind children. No. But I've been taking the little one, Heath, who's 2.5, to the chiropractor. She said... she'd recommended that I do it because of the traumatic birth that he had where he kind of got stuck, and so we had to do all these different maneuvers to really get him out. And so she did a scan on him, and apparently one of his vertebrae up here was really out of whack and whatever. So I've been taking him, and I've also been working on him with massage to try and loosen up the muscles so that the bones can kind of get back into place and do their job and settle down his nervous system. I don't know. Anyway, so we've been doing that, and supposedly he's doing great, and he's doing better than she expected him to. So that's been cool, and I think that's probably because I follow up at home with the massage therapy stuff, so that's cool. I think that's pretty much it. Our life right now is like completely revolving around Girl Scout cookie sales. I'm the Girl Scout cookie mom for my daughter's troop, and so I've been lifting boxes of cookies and picking them up and putting them down and sorting them out and doing all this different stuff for a couple of weeks now. So that's been kind of tiring and exhausting too. That could definitely contribute to the soreness as well. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and do a belly shot. I look really frumpy and gross because I woke up super early this morning. Because my husband's going to work early so he can get home and I can go to the cookie sales with my daughter this afternoon. And then I've got a girls' weekend all weekend, so I'm really excited. So after I get back from selling cookies with my daughter, I'm going to drive off an hour and a half and stay at a hotel for 2 nights. That's pretty cool. And going to a mom conference in the morning, like I think it's from 8 to 4:30. And so I'm going to that and just kind of getting to hang out and see some friends that I haven't seen in a while. So it's exciting. So that should be fun. This will probably be the last time for a long time that I can go somewhere and spend the night without any children. So, I mean, obviously I'm taking this one with me, but since he's not out yet, I'm not nursing him, and my life doesn't revolve around his existence so much other than the fact that I'm toting him around and look ginormously pregnant. So, anyway, so this is like my last chance, you know, to get out. So I'm definitely taking it, and I had said to my husband for months that I need to do that because I kind of get stir crazy about the time my babies get to be about 1. And so I need to make sure I kind of get this out of my system for now, and then maybe when the baby's 1, maybe I can do it again, but like just for one night, or I don't know, we'll work on it. We will see. So that's it for me. Let me show you the belly really quick. Pull up my pants. These are some of the pants that kind of fall. Anyway, and sorry if like it's wet or whatever. I've been doing dishes. I've been up too long. Ew, and it looks like I already have stains or something. Oh wait, no, it's just fuzz. Okay, so here's my front of my belly. Here we go. And here's the side. Let me scooch. And yesterday I was wearing a very flattering, cute shirt, so I posted a picture on Facebook of that. And everyone's like, "Oh, you're so cute." But now they're gonna look at this and be like, "Wow, she actually is just fat." But anyway, that's how that is. But there's the belly. Apparently I'm measuring like 33 weeks, which doesn't surprise me because, hello, technically at that appointment yesterday I was 32 and 3. Plus, it's my 4th baby, so that would make a little bit of sense. So there's that. There's the front. My belly button is still pretty intact. Occasionally when he moves around, this part right here kind of pokes out a little bit, but for the most part, it's still an innie. So that is the belly, and there's me covering the belly, because no one needs to see all that. And I guess that I will update you guys soon. This kind of went longer than I thought it was going to, but I had all that stuff to tell you. I know you're dying of curiosity about my pregnancy. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.